Welcome to today's video, the last video in Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion Week. Today we're taking a look at a Synchro monster, Hi-Speedroid Chanbara. Hi-Speedroid Chanbara is a machine-type wind attribute monster. It has 2,000 attack, 1,000 defense, and it is a level 5 monster. Of course, one tuner and one non-tuner to Synchro Summon, so generic. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles, aka it can also be attacked, it gains 200 attack. Permanent. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Speedroid cards, add it to your hand. You can only special summon you can only special summon Hi-Speedroid Chanbara once per turn. Let's go over its effects. Can make a second attack during each battle phase. 2,000 attack, so potentially, if the field is clear, that's 4,000. Direct attack damage. That is a lot. It also gains 200 attack every time it battles. Let's say you just summon it during your turn. The field is clear because of another attack you did. Then you attack. Effect activates 200 extra, 2,200. 2,200 damage. Then you can attack a second time, so you attack again. Effect activates again, another 200, so making you get 2,400 attack. Damage is dealt for another 2,400, 4,600 damage from just one monster. And that's battle damage, not even effect damage. So that can be quite a lot. This can help with OTKs. So immediately, limiter removal. If you can get this thing plus limiter removal, that could be an OTK. Especially if the opponent's field is clear of monsters. But possibly as well if they have something weak or you have an extra attack in. This thing plus limiter removal can definitely help with OTKs in a Speedroid deck. I suppose even even outside of a Speedroid deck, because it's a generic card, and the double attack and the gaining attack doesn't require any Speedroids. So it can also be used in another deck that happens to use machines. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Speedroid cards and add it to your hand. Now, I know of 2 cards that banish Speedroids. There might be more, like probably some generic cards that do banishing stuff. Maybe like there was a Bottomless Trap Hole once at one point. Hi-Speedroid Chanbara, the level 6 synchro for Speedroids, that its first effect banishes machine types from the grave. There's Dice Roll Battle, a trap card that banishes. Maybe there's more, I don't know, but anything that's banished for your Speedroids, if this card's sent to the grave, you can add one of them to your hand. Now notice it says if this card is sent to the graveyard. It doesn't say how. It doesn't say from field. Although I suppose this card can't be in the hand, so it doesn't really matter. But it's an if effect. It's still optional. You can, but it's an if effect, therefore cannot miss timing. So would you use Chanbara as synchro material monster, then the effect will still activate. Will still be able to activate because it's optional. It's able to activate. You target one of your Speedroids, add it to hand, and then maybe you combo some more. Maybe you take Tuck into Borg, which you then immediately special summon again. Ways to summon this card. Quick way, let's say you don't have monsters. You special summon Terratop. Terratop adds red-eyed dice to your hand. Normal summon red-eyed dice, make Terratop a level 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Another way, if the opponent does have if you do have a monster, you normal summon Terratop. You instead add Borg, because you're ready to use your normal summon, you can't normal summon red-eye dice. But you add Borg, because you have a wind monster, Terratop in the field, you special summon Borg. Its effect tribute it to summon red-eye dice, then its effect make Terratop level 4, and then you still have Chanbara. Or, as with the first example, special summon Terratop, add Borg, special summon it, do the same thing with red-eye dice, and then Terratop, and then Chanbara, but then you still have your normal summon remaining. There's options. And instead of Chanbara, you could also summon Kendama or Clearwing Synchro Dragon or whatever. As long as it's a wind attribute monster, because at Tuckenborg you can only summon wind monsters for the rest of the turn. But if you do the Terratop into Tuckenborg into Red Eye Dice thing, if you special summon Terratop, then you still have your normal summon remaining, which may be very nice for some extra damage or some extra things you might want to do. You can only special summon a Chanbara once per turn. That's likely to stop OTKs from happening too easy. Because if you happen to have a combo of like a Terratop and like 1 or 2 Talking Borgs or whatever, No, you can always special summon one Takentumborg, but maybe like you special summon a Terratop, you normal summon Takentumborg, then you special summon the other one that you just added, and then you special summon Red Eye Eyes, and like combo, and then you just summon two Chambaras. That could be a very easy OTK. Likely, this last clause was put in there to prevent that easy OTK. It can still do it with limiter removal, and it can still deal a lot of battle damage. That's likely why it was done. Let's go tips. Let's see, what do the tips say? Speedroid deck. Shock Surprise. Okay, there's the third card. What is Shock Surprise? Advantage of 2 speed removes from grave, target limiting cards. And this is up to, so it doesn't necessarily require 2 monsters in there. Limit remove for 1 turn kill. Yep. Portmanteau of the words Chanbara, swordplay, and rider. Yeah, because it's in Japanese high-speed Chanbaraida. So it's swordplay and rider, which makes sense because like dual runner and stuff. And Chanbara, the sword is clear, and like it sort of looks like Yusei's dual runner a little bit. Although definitely the sword isn't that long, but like it has this is the front part, and Yusei has this thing going over him that stops approximately here. So in a sense, it looks just a little bit like Yusei's dual runner. And Speedroids, so they're all about speed. Dual runners like speed duels, well, turbo duels they're called in English. They are a lot about speed. So the the rider part does make sense if you're referring to turbo duels and dual runners. So yeah, that was the Yu-Gi-Oh discussion video for Hi-Speedroid Chanbara. I do have a Speedroid deck myself, and I quite like to get every now and then I'll go into it if I want to do some extra damage. It is definitely very helpful for that. 2,000 attack sometimes isn't enough to overcome a card, or like negate effects like you can do with Clearwing. But the damage that Chanbara can deal is definitely something that you can make use of. It's a very useful card. That was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you back tomorrow. Goodbye.